Thank you, Representative Ogomro.
Representative Probst.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Chief Justice Alexandro Castro, Father, our distinguished guests, my fellow colleagues. It is indeed an honor to be here today, and I am most especially grateful to the people of Precinct 1. As a representative of Precinct 1, that I promised our precinct and our community to serve always in their best interests. So as I sit here, this seat does not just belong to me. This seat belongs to the people who put me here. And with that said, if I do not perform, I can certainly count on not being here in 2 years if I choose to run again. But I'm not here to only represent our people of Precinct 1. I represent our community, this beautiful island, our Commonwealth, each island. Representative Lee Pon mentioned and talked earlier about teamwork. And I think that is one of the most important things that we must focus on. One of the things that I've always said to all my colleagues when we've met, I've said it from the beginning, there is no majority and there is no minority with me. We're all one. And we are here today to represent no special interests, but only the best interests of our people. And that also includes the people who did not vote for us. We represent everyone. And that's what we're going to focus on. And that is what I am going to do. Yesterday's Mass, it was very interesting because the homily by Father Ryan, one of the things that he said that really stuck with me was that you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. You can only shake hands with an open hand and an open heart. And I firmly believe in that. Any grudges of the past, anything that has happened before will not matter. Because right now, all that matters is this body right here. And I wanted to say this with most sincerity, that I believe in each and every one of you. I've said from the beginning when we have met that I look forward to working with you. And that is the absolute truth. There is no partisan politics with me. I ran as an independent. And I hope we can all come to that agreement. And I also do not care about being in the spotlight. I don't need my name on things. But I just want us to work together to benefit our precinct and our community. That's what's most important to me. That's what's most sacred. And one of my very biggest goals today is not to get emotional and not to get teary-eyed, because this is a very emotional day, and they're for several reasons. My good colleague over here mentioned about those that are no longer with him, and I applaud his speech. He spoke from the heart, and it is very meaningful. But I also think about many of us who have lost our family members, friends, and it kind of reminds us how short life really is. We're here, we're put on this earth, on this beautiful island, in these beautiful islands, to make a difference. And I think with this group right here, we have the greatest talent to make this happen. But as Representative Ipon said, we can only do it if we work as a team. There are so many to give thanks to, but I would like to thank first and foremost my wife, my soulmate, my boss, my wife Daisy, who has stood unbelievably every time with me, unconditional support, and I am forever grateful to her. When we decided to run, we had a long talk about it, because everyone knows this that's ever run, it is a huge sacrifice, and we think about the financial sacrifices. You know, leaving a job that I truly love, to do this. It's difficult, but every one of you has made that sacrifice, so I was more than happy to do the same. I'm glad that she supported me on that decision and encouraged me the entire way. I wouldn't be in this seat if it weren't for an amazingly talented committee who stood by me through thick and thin. My chairwoman, Ana Ada, my vice chairman, Kimo Rosario, my treasurer, Ed Calvo, and so many of my committee members from on island and off island who reached out and encouraged me. It is difficult to run, but we did it because we wanted to put our people first, and I will continue to do that. My parents, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, I am so grateful to them for always standing by me and even coming out and waving with me. That said a lot. And I thank them for their wisdom and their guidance. My father, who sits behind me, the tall gentleman in the back, it's easy to spot, Ivan Propst. I don't want to look back at you because I don't want to cry, but I am so grateful to you. You have raised me to be what I am today, and I am forever grateful to you. I have a bet with Representative Ralph Wilmo, and I'm going to try to win it because he said he's going to see tears, so I'm going to try to win that $50 bet. I also want to thank the first love of my life, my mother, who is at home right now. Unfortunately, she is bedridden and couldn't be here today. I saw her this morning, and I gave her a big kiss, and she can't really speak so much now, but I can tell when she was looking at me how proud she was. So, to my mother, Juanita, thank you. Everything I am today is because of you. Thank you for all your sacrifices. I'm almost done. I've lived here, this has been my home for 42 years now. Yes, I'm really that old. And I will tell you, I could not think of a better place to live and raise my children. I am an adopted child by so many of you. So many of my uncles and aunties, my compadres, comadres. You look past the fact that I may not share your blood, but I share your heart, and I share your vision and your goal. And that is to put our people first each and every single time. No special interest with me. What you see is what you get. I will work with you. I will be kind and courteous, and I will tell you exactly how I feel. And if you do something that hurts me, I'm going to come and let you know about it, because I don't like to talk behind people's backs. I believe in speaking to your face. So if you have a problem with me, if I said something to ever offend any of you, and I hope I don't, but if I ever step on your toes and do, please call me on it, let me know, and I will apologize to you. Please know that. One of the greatest things I've learned from so many great leaders, so many statesmen, is humility. And I always focus on that. I want to leave with a very powerful quote that always sticks and resonates in my heart, because I've always believed in serving people first, not parties. And this is nothing against parties, because parties are good and it's the laws of the land, and that's how leadership gets done. But as the late President, great John F. Kennedy said, let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. Before I close, I want to give a shout out to my former representative, Miss Tina Sablon, who was sat here before, who flew out all the way from Hawaii just to be here today. No, I'm just kidding. She came for her parents, but she still made it today. She's my little sister, and I always appreciate her advice and everything else. I'd also like to recognize my sister Gloria and her husband, Judge Vern Perez from Guam. Thank you for flying out to Guam to be here on this special day. I'm so honored that you guys came out. Also my compadre, who's right there, Joe Guerrero. Father, thank you for everything. Everyone, thank you for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I'm looking forward to working with you and every single one of you. Thank you for your time. Si Diyos Masi, thank you everyone.
Thank you, Representative Propst.